hopes and dreams. The first tree said,
"Someday, I hope to be a treasure chest. I would be filled with gold, silver, and precious gems. I could be decorated with intricate carving, and everyone would see the beauty. What about you?" "Someday, I'll be a mighty ship. I'll take kings and queens across the waters and sail to the corners of the world. Everyone will feel safe in me because of the strength of my hull. I want to grow to be the tallest and straightest tree in the forest. People will see me on top of the hill and look up to my branches and think of the heavens and God and how close to them I am reaching. I will be the greatest tree of all times and people will always remember me."
After a few years of praying that their dreams would come true, a group of woodsmen came upon the trees. When one came to the first tree, he said,
"This looks like a strong tree. I think I should be able to sell the wood to a carpenter."
and he began cutting it down. The tree was happy because she knew that the carpenter would make her into a treasure chest. At the second tree, the woodsman said,
"This looks like a strong tree too. I should be able to sell it to the shipyard."
The second tree was happy because she knew she was on her way to becoming a mighty ship. When the woodsman came upon the third tree, the tree was frightened because she knew that if they cut her down, her dreams would not come true. One of the woodsmen said,
"I don't need anything special from this tree. I'll make this one."
and he began cutting it down. When the first year arrived at the carpenter's, she was made into a feed box for animals. She was then placed in a barn and filled with hay. This was not at all what she had prayed for. The second tree was cut and made into a small fishing boat. Her dreams of being a mighty ship and carrying kings had come to an end. The third tree was cut into large pieces and left alone in the dark. The years went by and the trees forgot about their dreams. Then, one day, a man and a woman came to the barn. She gave birth to a child and they placed the baby in the hay in the feed box that was made from the first tree. The man wished that he could have made a crib for the baby. The tree could feel the importance of this event and knew that it had held the greatest treasure of all time. Years later, a group of men got into a fishing boat made from the second tree. One of them was tired and went to sleep. While they were out of the water, a great storm arose and the tree thought that it was strong enough to keep the men safe. The men woke the sleeping man and he stood and said, "Peace." And the storm stopped. At this time, the tree knew that it had carried the king of kings in this boat. Finally, someone came beyond the third tree. It was carried through the streets as the people walked the one who was carrying it. they came, the tree came to realize that it was strong enough to stand at the top of the hill and be as close to God as possible, because Jesus had been crucified on it. When things don't seem to be going your way, always know that God has a plan for you. If you place your trust in Him, He will give you great gifts. Each of the trees got what they wanted, just not in the way they had imagined. We don't always know what God's plans are for us. We just know that His ways are not